Hey and welcome to my channel, I'm Daniel and today we're doing the unboxing of the USB-C hub from EditorsKeys. So that's a USB-C hub made and designed for video editors. I want to see if it actually meets the requirements that we as video editors have. Here's the package, let's jump straight in. In the box you get this little USB-C hub, nothing else in the box, that's the box. Build quality for me feels amazing, feels good. It's a nice aluminium material. We will test this with my iPad and we will also test this with my Dell XPS 15. With this USB-C hub you get 3 USB-Cs, you get 1 HDMI, you get SD card reader and a MicroSD card reader. You get a headphone jack out, that's very good if you want to use it on an iPad Pro. And then you get 1 USB-C that can power the device. I actually have to test this because the thing is actually that I bought another hub. I haven't done the video yet. That's from DocTech on Amazon. So it's a cheaper brand and it actually has more connections on it, even Ethernet. That was the reason why I bought that one, because when I moved to this place, the Wi-Fi was so weak. But with this one problem, if I wanted to use my camera as my webcam for Zoom calls and everything, Canon has this amazing feature. It's just one app that you have to download and you can use via USB-C your camera straight as a webcam. If I plug it in straight from my camera to my laptop, it works perfectly. If I use this hub from DocTech and then I use the USB-C, it also only has 1 USB-C, it doesn't work, not enough power. And I want to see if this is the same with that one, because there are USB-C hubs out there who have enough power. My friend who lives here in the apartment has a USB-C hub from Vava and the USB-C there is strong enough to make my camera a webcam. Just if you're interested in using this also on your iPad Pro and you do your research at the moment, there are those hubs, you connect them straight to your iPad. But I also was reading some reviews then over time that your USB-C connector on the iPad can become loose. This is why I never really decided to go with one of those. That costs at the moment 48 euros. I had express shipping that cost me another like 18 euros. So I paid in total around 60 euros for that. But now comes the kicker. Because the UK is not part of the EU anymore and I'm living in Germany. So if you are from another country in Europe and you want to order any product with EditorsKeys, like iPad Pro, I got this one here. This is for LumaFusion on my iPad Pro. I had no problems, but with this one, I actually had to pay customs on the border and it took another 28 euros on top of this. I paid almost 90 euros just to get that one. And this one was 35 euros on Amazon. I already have Amazon Prime, so I didn't have to pay for shipping. This is my biggest concern. I'm very honest with you that if you are not in the UK, and you also have to pay customs, that it's so much more expensive that it maybe makes more sense to use one of those. Nice touch is that you have this blue LED light here when you plug it in. Also my laptop immediately recognized it. Let's start with USB 3. Okay, my mouse is working, that's fine. Yep, number 2 is working. Yep, number 3 is working. SD card, that's funny. So the SD card feels a little bit weird to plug it in. I don't like this. If I plug this one in, it goes deeper in. You see here on the number. So, but if I do this on the editor key, that's it. It only plugs in until here and it actually wobbles. I don't like that. This is the maximum I can plug in. It works, my computer immediately recognized it, but it feels loose. Here, on that one, it goes straight in, nothing loose. This is how it's supposed to be. Okay, so this is only a 7-in-1 USB-C hub and that's an 8-in-1 USB-C hub because you have those 3 of the USB-A ones. I don't know if now from now on we will actually have more USB-C. I would actually look forward to have more USB-C than have more USB-A because I'm getting less and less equipment that is actually USB-A. If I go straight with the cable to my Dell to here, it actually works. If I do the same here on this one, nothing else plugged in, it doesn't work. The funny thing is, EditorsKeys is writing on their website, as microphones and other devices require more power to be used, this adapter allows you to power your iPad device and use a microphone or camera at the same time. So the problem here is we only have 1 USB-C. So even if I power this device, where do I plug in the USB-C? Okay, I just came up with an idea. USB-C to USB-A. And it's working. Okay, I just tried the same trick on this one. Here's the same problem. On that one, the USB-C is not strong enough. But if I use USB-C to A, it actually works. Okay, so what they were writing on their website is basically if you use devices that need even more power, you can plug a power source still in here and power this one through USB-C as well. Now let's see if it also works with the M1 iPad Pro. Okay, it lights up. It recognizes the SD card. It recognizes my mouse. That's very cool because that means now I can start editing with this mouse. Let's see if I can also listen to music via headphone. Yeah, they're working. That's cool. So there's actually another problem that I just figured out. If you're using the headphone jack on an iPad without, you have this music control right here. This music control, you have the button. But if you plug it in, it changes the setting to this one. And I had the same problem even when I used my big speakers or my headphones. So now I can't change the volume via the iPad anymore. It recognizes this as a computer, a device or whatever, but this one doesn't have a volume switch. So how can I change the volume? There's one thing I'm missing on this one, and I don't know if it's possible or not, but I'm just reading the specs again, and they say a 3.5mm headphone audio output. I would love to have two, microphone in, audio output. I know we have microphones with USB-C. Good for you. Perfect. I don't have them. If I want to use my Rode microphone, I have a cable, this one. So let's say if I want to do a voice record over, what I do at the moment is I plug this into my laptop. To make a hub that is tailored to editors, this is one way that I use my microphone, my high quality microphone, and I don't want to buy a USB-C microphone at the moment because I have 3 of those that all plug in like this. Why should I buy one? This one alone is 350 euros. So that is one thing that is missing. I don't think that all the other ones on Amazon have that, but that would be the unique selling point. Both of those have 4K video out for HDMI. I don't know if this one is 60 Hz as well, but this one definitely says 60 Hz. I couldn't test this because I don't have a monitor here, but because the size is small and if you use it for your iPad, so for my iPad setup, that's also the reason why I bought this. This is a very compact one, I really like it. The only thing, considering what I told you in the beginning, is the price. You can definitely get something cheaper, and I don't think that this one gives you that much more value for the money, especially if you're living, let's say, like me in Germany or somewhere in Europe, and you also have to pay the custom price on top of that too. For that, you can actually buy 2 of those, one with the Ethernet, one with an audio cable in it. The other ones who are in the price range starting at 70 upwards are usually USB hubs that have even then more functionalities, the bigger ones. So it's a question if you need that. Let's say if you're stationary, maybe it makes more sense to have them those, and that doesn't compete. It's not the same range. But I'm also thinking about what were they thinking? What is the unique selling point for editors to make this one more reasonable? It should be future-proofed, right? There should be more USB-C on that one because the hard drives that I will buy from now on will be USB-C. Okay, so from my perspective, the unique selling point of this one is the small size. I think this is also the reason why the SD card doesn't go completely in, because you have it on both sides, right? If I compare that with this one, everything is on one side, nothing on the other side. I think it also comes down to you. What is the main thing you want to use? You want to use it on your iPad with a headphone jack, but this is also the thing, since I have the iPad, I have 2 headphones, we have fast charging now. It's very rare that I actually use the headphone jack. So it's like an emergency. I would definitely use it maybe more often because I have the capacity now. I keep the decision to you. I don't think it's a bad product. At least everything was working. If you have any questions about this, just let me know in the comments. I will test it out and see if we can figure out if this really makes more sense to use it instead of any one of the other ones. I hope you liked this video. Hit like, subscribe, ding-a-ding in the bang bang gong. I'm Daniel, and we see us in the next video. Bye.